It's right
I
there.
know it.
Go get it. Good morning, y'all. It is the 29th of November, and Jason just remembered that he forgot his coffee. So he'll be right back. He will be right back. I promise you, I'm not doing this by myself today. Hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving and uh, whatever you did yesterday. To each its own. We stayed home. I don't even think I did not leave the house. I did not leave the house. Y'all are listening. He's rinsing out his cup and got to put some more in. I just stayed away from the crowds and felt that it was the best thing for me. Whatever you did, I hope you had fun. Hope you caught a bargain if you went out shopping. Come on. What you doing?
Look out. DD.
Were you thinking?
All right. Good deal.
You were just standing there. Oh, goodness, y'all. That messed us up.
You didn't go shopping yesterday?
No, I did not. I stayed on my tractor. That was my shopping yesterday. My tractor work. You went shopping for birds.
Oh, I did go shopping for birds.
Did you find any?
We found some. Nothing in particular. Now, 2 days prior was the big day.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. What day was that? Wednesday? It had to have been Wednesday.
Yeah, it had been Wednesday. That's right. So someone had seen this particular bird that has been one that has eluded Mary Carl, and she has not been able to see it yet, and actually has traveled several hours to try to find this bird when it was spotted. And someone actually had spotted it at Harrison Lake, which is the place we like to go birding. That's semi close to us. It's about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
30 minutes away. And Harrison Lake is just a big hot spot for birds.
It's a private owned
that's right
place.
That's it.
Privately owned lake or pond. Mr. Harrison owns
Mr. Harrison owns it, and it's got to be in the pathway of the bird migration route or something, because there's nothing really special about it. It's like an old gravel pit almost, and I mean, it's no different than any other. Honestly, there's no different than any other.
It would not, to me, if our pond was full,
it'd be no different.
It'd be no different.
Yeah.
It has become a place for all kind of stuff to stop.
So it's got to be in
a flyover.
In the interstate up there, wherever the interstate is up in the sky, it's got to be close by. And this is like a rest stop, because it will have oodles of birds. And so
more waterfowl, I would say, than anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Water birds.
And so this one particular bird, which is called an American bittern, she has not been able to see, and someone spotted it. It's really hard to see.
Yeah, it's like a camouflage.
It is camouflage. It stays in tall grass. It doesn't get out in the open. Very, very, very hard bird to see. And so we had some intel that there was one there, and a gentleman had spotted it, and a friend of ours, Miss Melinda.
Yep, I was going to show what Melinda sent me.
Showed Brooke on the map of the lake.
Melinda sent me this picture, and it was what her friend Wallace had where he had been spotted on the lake. And so, that was helpful.
So, and where it is, hey, there's Suits Me on here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Jamie. Oh, that's not Jamie. That's Lisa. I'm thinking Suits to Boots.
Oh. And it's in the upper corner, and you have to walk. You can't drive. And it was a pretty good little trick. And so we're looking for birds. And so we start walking over there and seeing all kinds. We had a big day. I think we saw either 45 or 48 different species, which was our second biggest day ever.
And you weren't there for that long.
I can't exactly remember how long we were there, but we're walking, and we're listening and walking and looking for this particular bird. And we get about 75 or 80% there. And I could tell the disappointment is starting to set in. And she said, Daddy, I guess, bitterns is my next bad luck. I We're gonna miss it again. We're gonna miss it again. And I said, well, and I could tell she was wanting to turn around. I could feel it. That's what she was getting to, that, we're here, we haven't seen it. And we got pretty high power binoculars and spotting scopes now, and her camera is a 600 millimeter lens, so she can see a long ways with her camera. So that's where she's doing. She's looking in this corner, and I'm looking in the corner with a spotting scope. Nothing. Nothing. And so I said, well, we're almost there. We might as well walk to this corner. And y'all, it wasn't, I don't know how far it was, maybe 10 yards we walked. And all of a sudden, this has got to be the giddiest I have ever seen her when she saw a bird. And I've seen her see birds that she's been looking for and get excited, but I've never seen her get this excited, y'all. This was more excitement than it was with the snowy plover.
I think it was the fact that she had just counted it out.
I mean, and she saw it. I didn't see it. And she started skipping like a racehorse. And I bet she said it 10 times in a row. There it is, Daddy. There it is, Daddy. There it is. And she was running like trotting. and she did get 2 pictures of it. They were real blurry.
I don't know if I've got them or not.
And I didn't see it. That's how, because she's got young eyes, y'all. Man, I forget how young eyes are. Because she can see stuff. She says, right there, Daddy, it's right there. And I'm squinting, and I even have my glasses on, and I can't see it. Then I'll get my spotting scope or binoculars, and I can see what she's talking about. But she got so excited, y'all.
It was 48 species.
48. We saw 48. 50 is our record in one day. And oh my gracious, it's just a joy to see.
So she sent me a text and immediately said, I saw it. And so I didn't waste any time. Melinda is a great person, a great friend.
Yes.
And just her excitement's contagious too. She was so happy that Mary Carl saw the bird. She said she started to not even bother me by telling me about the sighting at Harrison Lake.
Yep.
And I said, please don't ever feel like you're bothering me.
Never.
This is her love and just always reach out to us. So she told Wallace, who was the one that saw it. Wallace was excited, and it's just contagious.
Yep.
For the most part, everybody's willing to help.
It is. That birding community.
For the most part. I know that there's probably some that see it as a competitive sport.
It has gotten that way to some degree because of the checklist thing now.
Yeah.
That checklist has gotten really, really popular with the birding app, because the birding apps have gotten really popular that they got, which is great because it brings a lot of attention, and those apps are free and they work off donations. So the more people in there, I'm sure the more it can help out.
Yeah.
But it does turn into a competition. I can tell you.
And you just surround yourself with those that you feel comfortable with.
That's right.
And if a number's not your thing,
I agree.
And it's not really Mary Carl's thing. It's just all about seeing something
new, the bird and getting the pictures of them.
And having pictures. Yep. And anyway, it was a good day to have been at the lake.
Yep.
And she thought yesterday she may see, what was it y'all went after? Buffleheads, which is a beautiful, beautiful duck. She's seen them before, but she's one of those, just because she's seen it one time doesn't mean that she doesn't want to see it again.
Right.
And
they're beautiful.
That makes me happy. Makes me happy. It's, it's not like, oh, I've seen loons before.
Oh, yeah. It's not like that. So it's not about the checklist.
No. It's about, just about the nature and about being outside and seeing the birds in their natural environment. And we're glad that that's the way it is for her, because it is different for everybody.
Yeah, it was a big day for her. Really big day.
So yesterday, y'all took off, and I was trying to clean the fence line up, and you had a goal. You wanted to finish the horse fence where we were short a few birds.
A few boards.
Short of birds. We got those birds put up, and the fence is complete.
It is. The wood part's complete. It's the only thing we got to do is chop off the.
But that ain't nothing.
And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do it at an angle?
I don't know.
Or do I want to put a topper on there? And I just have to figure it out. The only thing I worry about the angle part is getting them all right. You know what I mean? I might just get a new blade for the Sawzall. and draw it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think you can control it better than I can the chainsaw.
You just tell me what to do,
Okay.
dear, and I'll make it happen. I need to go buy a new blade. That ain't something I can do is chop
Yeah.
it off even. I can tell you that right now.
No,
But I can go buy the blade.
so I'm thinking that's what I might do. But then it would look pretty then.
Oh,
They're
it
all the
looks
same.
it looks
Oh, it
so
looks way better.
nice.
It
It
does.
looks so nice over
It
there.
does.
Jason and I were discussing yesterday. I wonder how long those boards will last because it seems treated lumber just has everything has a shelf life. We know
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
But I feel like the post lasts longer than the actual boards do.
Well, we know they changed the formula up on it, and
Mhm.
they've done it several times throughout the years. The old formula, of course, ended up being dangerous, and so they changed the formula up somewhere in the early 2000s.
Well, when we built our house,
Is when they started tinkering around with it. The first house.
the first
Yeah.
house, Cog Hill Road, Cog Hill Farm, the original. We built a deck on the back of our house. We built a lot of deck, but most of it was covered. Most of it was covered under the
It
porch.
was, and it was stained, was solid stain, not in the ground. Had gaps like this so the water could run off of it.
I mean, everything was built properly.
Everything was built properly, and it almost caved in on us after what?
4 or 5 years. It wasn't long at all.
It wasn't.
It wasn't long at all. So we reached out to the hardware store that we bought all the wood from.
Actually, we were just getting quotes.
Yeah, exactly.
We were getting quotes of pricing on what it would cost to replace.
Because we were going to do it
We
ourselves.
were going to redo it ourselves. And luckily, we bought it from a local lumber yard. And the guy said, "Didn't y'all buy that from us?" And we said, "Yeah." He said, "That should be under warranty." We're like, "What?"
And Brian said, if you can get a board that's got a tag on the end of it, yellow wood.
It was yellow wood.
Yellow wood tag on the end of it, then I can tell if that particular board was under warranty or whatever because of the formula.
And they knew that this is when they changed it.
Right, because they knew when we built our house, we bought every bit of material from them. And so we found a board, and we were expecting to come out with a big chunk of change for replacing all this lumber a little bit at a time. Take him the tag, and he said, "Yep." He said that was some of the wood that was affected. Get me a number on what you need. And next thing we know, y'all, we got a stack of wood delivered under our carport.
Yep.
And we're like, okay, we were planning on doing this a little bit at a time.
That's right.
But when you get it done under warranty, it comes in one big delivery. And we replaced it all. But lo and behold, it did not last long at all.
It didn't last long at all.
And neither did our fence.
Our fence didn't either.
But we didn't.
And it was stained.
It was. And we tore that down before we even worked on the deck because we didn't know any better about it, possibly being under warranty or anything like that. We weren't trying to get something for free.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happened that Brian said, "Hey, I think that's when that recall happened because the formula was not correct."
So hopefully this does last longer.
I hope so, but I'm not banking on it. I'm really not.
Yep.
I'm really not. I mean, we did it knowing the consequences. We know that we built that fence and got a life expectancy. Hopefully more than what I'm thinking.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
Hope so.
But the fence is going to be there.
Yes.
That's the good thing.
That's right.
We did metal, wire back behind the board. So if the board's right, we'll replace them. The fence will still be there.
That's right. Thankfully.
Yes, thankfully. But it does look pretty.
Thankfully. So I've seen some questions is how was the Thanksgiving turkey?
Mm-hmm.
So if you watch the video, y'all know about how that we had planned on getting all of our sides and all fixings from this local business that does this every year, but the business has changed hands this year, but it was still the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided, yes, we were going to do it. And we got 2 sides and a pie and the turkey.
And rolls.
Well, Brooke went and picked the turkey, picked everything up. And I get a text and said, "Jason, I am so sorry, but this turkey is not cooked." And I said, "Oh my." And I said, "Well, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It's really not." And you were like, I didn't want you to have to cook.
This is what I got. And
Yep.
I wasn't, I wasn't expecting Jason to have to cook a turkey or me to have to cook a turkey.
And I said, it's no big deal. Honestly, it's really no big deal.
I
And
kind of
so-
got a chuckle out of it because it just your mind
Yeah.
sometimes gets something
Yep.
and you can't veer away from it.
That's right. And so I was like, you know what? I got the pellet grill so I can smoke it. And so I said, no big deal. And I looked and saw I had a rub. And so I covered it up with the barbecue rub I had, or just meat rub. I don't know what you call it. Just seasoning. That's what it is.
That's what it's called.
Seasoning that I had, and put it in the refrigerator and let it stay overnight with that seasoning. Now, these turkeys now, they all say they're pre-brined. They've been soaked in the brine, that they're so you don't have to do anything to them. So I didn't add any salt to this. And I wish I did, because I should have went with my instinct, because every time we've gotten one of these, and almost all of them say it now. If you look in fine print, somewhere on there, it says this thing has been soaked or pre-brined for you.
Did that one say it?
Yep. And to me, either one or two things. Either one, they're not truthful about this, or two, I wonder if they just wash it with salt water or something, because none of them taste like they've been in a brine to me. They say they're pre-brined. See, broth, salt. See, all that was it said on the back. It says on there because
basted.
It had been
basted with approximately 9.5% of turkey broth, salt, sugar, and natural flavoring.
And it says you don't have to brine them, but so I didn't add any salt because I didn't want it to be too salty. But I wish I'd added some salt. Other than that,
I thought it was perfect, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "How much does it weigh?" I said, "Well, let me pull over." I pulled over at the post office, and I needed to run in there, and I said, "I have no idea."
Yep.
I have no idea. I could pick it up and tell. It felt about 10 pounds, but I couldn't be for sure. And he said, I said, "Tell me everything you need," because this was Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving.
That's right.
I'm thinking to myself, I do not want to go in Walmart and have to buy anything. We've got a little grocery store, so that was my thinking. He said, "I do have to have some pellets for the grill."
Yep.
So he's got a smoker. Tractor Supply. I don't have to go to Walmart. I don't have to go to,
right.
But Tractor Supply was packed too. I don't know what these people were doing. I guess maybe their animals getting prepared for Thanksgiving. But picked up a bag of hickory pellets, and that was all I had to buy.
Yep.
I didn't even have to go in the grocery store. You had everything you needed.
Had everything I needed
at home.
Yep.
And got it on, and 5.5, 6 hours later, we had a smoked turkey that turned out very good.
It was really good.
I just don't know why I had in my mind the turkey would be cooked. I don't know. And it's my fault for not asking.
Yeah.
It's no fault of the place that sold it whatsoever, because I should have asked. If I wanted to know, I should have asked. Just had in my mind the casseroles were, prepared.
Mm-hmm.
The pie was prepared. Everything was prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was getting remember we even talked about it. I said it might be a turkey breast. I don't know. It just said turkey.
Just said turkey.
I just thought it was cooked.
And I did weigh it. It ended up being 12.5 pounds. So it was a good sized turkey.
That was 10.5.
It was 12.5.
Oh, 12.5.
It was 12.5. Okay. And nowhere it said on the tag anywhere.
No, it didn't say anywhere. I was in the post office parking lot flipping this turkey around trying to figure out how much it weighed. It really didn't matter because you had seasoning and all we needed was pellets. So it's not like we were, gonna buy something specifically for weight. Not a pan or anything like that, but it worked out, y'all. The dressing that they served was pre-cooked. All you had to do was reheat it. That was easy as could be. I bought a sweet potato casserole, one of the best sweet potato casseroles we have ever eaten.
Casserole was wonderful.
Pumpkin pie, and my mama made a pecan pie
and rolls
and some rolls, and the pumpkin pie was good.
It was really good,
but I had heartburn.
Did you?
Yes.
I wonder what it was in the.
I had heartburn after the persimmon pie. I think I told you that.
Oh, I wonder if it's the.
It's got to be the nutmeg or the allspice or whatever.
Something in there.
Something in there.
Yeah.
Not severe, just enough that I don't ever have heartburn.
Yeah.
So when I do have it, I'm like, what did I eat? What? And it could have been the dressing that gave me the heartburn. I don't know.
Something gave you heartburn.
Something gave me heartburn.
But it was all good.
Yeah, it was great.
It
It was
was
great.
all
And I
good.
don't feel like we made a mistake at all.
Yep. Yep.
I don't. Yes, it would have been more convenient if the turkey had been cooked, but like me, Carl said, Mama, how in the world could they have cooked?
Yeah, you think about it. Oh, and I told you this too, because a turkey is not like something you can cook really fast.
Right.
And but if it had been a turkey breast, I guess it would have been.
I just went it. I should have asked. If I wanted to
Yep,
know, I should
yep.
have asked.
Yep.
So.
Somebody said pie crust gives them heartburn.
Huh.
That's interesting. So
I saw nutmeg that can give you heartburn.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, after I ate the slice of persimmon pie, I Googled, can persimmon pie give you heartburn? Said, not likely.
Not likely.
But, I mean, I guess everybody's different. Everybody's different.
Interesting.
But needless to say, I would do that again. I would do it again because I did not feel up to cooking a bunch of stuff. And my mama was thrilled because, she doesn't want to. It just was unnecessary.
It was.
That's the bottom line. We had an enjoyable dinner and we sat down as a family and just, it was perfect.
It was. It was really
perfect.
Good. It was good. And then the turkey, all I did was just put it on the smoker and just keep up with, check with the temperature.
I was so worried. I was like, Jason, I'm so sorry because that's where I felt like I had failed. This was supposed to get us all off the hook. And it did, except for Jason. He was the one that was going to be over the grill. And he was like, bro, it's not a big deal. All I got to do is cut the grill on and let it go. And I was like, are you sure? Because I can cook it in the oven. And
be way easier on the grill.
He did it and it turned out well. And I tell you, I enjoyed that turkey.
It was good.
I don't necessarily like leftover turkey though.
You don't?
I know I don't. I like it hot, fresh off the grill. You and Mary Carl like it reheated in the oven. My mom and I, if we eat it leftover, we like it cold.
I do like it cold.
And we're just weirdos like that. But needless to say, it was a dinner that was enjoyed by all.
It was. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that pies do give them heartburn.
Really?
Lemon icebox pie. I saw someone say that they eat pumpkin pie, but they only eat a very small portion because it would give them heartburn.
I didn't eat very much. I didn't eat
interesting.
But I have in my mind, it was the pie that gave me the heartburn. It may not have been, but the wind, y'all, the wind is coming around from the north.
And it was not here an hour ago or before.
You went out and fed everybody.
I did. And it
didn't say anything about the wind.
The wind was not bad, but it is blowing like crazy right now. We can hear it up here upstairs. And I saw a lot of people saying they got
coming around the house.
A lot of people getting snow. It looks like the Midwest and the Great Lakes area is going to get a ton of snow coming up. I don't know when that's coming in, but
I saw on one of our trustworthy weather people that December could bring 7 inches of rain to Alabama. And that may be the norm.
Yeah, I think December is typically considered a wet month.
We've had such dry weather that I would be surprised if we get a normal amount. But we sure got some in the forecast.
The almanac had stated we were going to have a dry winter.
Starting tonight, tomorrow, Monday, I think Tuesday even, we've got rain in the forecast. So whatever it is. We can't control it. That's for sure.
Somebody said that mess is, or I say mess, we call snow mess here. It just messes everything up around here. But it is already there. Yep. Already there.
Well, I don't really want that, but one time a year and just a dusting will do. So if you can control that, it'll be good. It'll be real good.
Oh, I think Chestnut Hill says it's going to rain 3 days in a row. I think that's what they said.
When I looked at the weather just now, you told me it was going to rain tonight, and it shows tonight, tomorrow, and Monday too. So I don't know. I don't know.
Snowing in Indiana. So I wonder. I don't know. I know we got some fans on here. This is rival weekend. So we had big games yesterday. Got big games today. Got one right off the bat this morning. Ohio State and Michigan. I wonder if it's supposed to snow during that game. I don't know. Some of you guys probably know.
I don't think it's going to snow during the Alabama-Auburn game.
No.
That's at what time? 6:30?
6:30.
6:30.
Yep.
Well,
6:30. And we had a shake-up yesterday because Texas beat Texas A&M. and that threw a monkey wrench sort of kind of in things. And because Texas A&M was undefeated and was projected to be in the SEC championship game versus Alabama. If Alabama beats Auburn, now if Alabama beats Auburn, they got to play Georgia again.
I don't ever say Alabama's going to beat Auburn because that never
Not at Auburn.
no, that never goes the way you think it's going to.
Not at Auburn. Crazy things happen when they play at Auburn, but if I'm not mistaken, it's like 98% of the time the team favored to win always wins. Something crazy like that, but it's always close.
Well,
very close.
We shall see. May the best team win. How about that?
That's right.
How about that?
And here's the crazy thing. So if Alabama were to lose that game, so it's always for the last several weeks, it's Texas A&M and Alabama going to play in the championship game. Well, if
You want me to button it?
Alabama loses, it's going to be Georgia and Ole Miss. Yeah. So crazy.
I'll just say that's crazy.
Yep.
I have no idea about any of it. I just will know when the final score is told. And I used to not be that way. I used to would sit down and watch the game and be interested, especially in Alabama Auburn.
Yeah.
If I didn't watch a game all year, I'd watch Alabama Auburn.
That's right.
But I just don't care anymore.
That's like I don't care going to the games anymore. And I used to like going to the games, but how you couldn't. If you told me, Jason, I got you press box seats and you don't have to pay for anything.
You still wouldn't want to go?
I don't think I just don't want to. The dealing with getting in and out.
Well, I think you'd have to get Nick to go with you because I don't know that I'm up for it either. I just don't know that that's my forte anymore, Jason.
I just don't know if I could just
Isn't it funny how the things that you used to enjoy and that used to be meaningful to you can just change?
Mm-hmm.
And
it can.
And just become so mediocre that you just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazed by that.
Mm-hmm.
And it sometimes doesn't take very long. I think Mary Carl not being interested in football. Now, if we had a boy
maybe different
and he was, football fanatic, we may be going to every football game. But I think, maybe since a child doesn't care about it, it just, I don't know.
I saw that Case headed to the South Carolina game today, so they're playing Clemson.
How about that?
It's this rivalry weekend.
Yeah. Just try it one more time, Brooke.
Had Georgia and Georgia Tech yesterday, which was a close game, but Georgia did eke it out. Had Ole Miss and Mississippi State, that wasn't close. Texas A&M and Texas, that was fairly close. And then got today, which is slap full of rivalry games. But probably, I would say today, though, is probably the two of the most hated or bitter rivalries there is. And that's Alabama and Auburn and Ohio State and Michigan.
Throughout the nation, it's known that Alabama and Auburn is?
I'm pretty sure. I would say Alabama and Auburn is nastier than Ohio State, Michigan. I feel like those teams, it's bad, leading up to it. And then after it's over with, it's kind of there for a week or so, then it disappears. Alabama and Auburn is 365, 24/7, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And it's just not football.
And you're talking about breaking up families.
Oh,
you're talking about friendships that have been lifelong that can there have been, well, we don't even want to go there.
It's crazy. And it's like I said, it's just not football. It bleeds into basketball, women's basketball, gymnastics, hockey.
I will never let something that is my opinion or my thought or my love for something get in the way of my relationship with people.
It is crazy.
Just let it go. That's my opinion. Mm-hmm. It's not something that you could destroy my friendship or relationship over. It's just crazy. So, but to each its own. If you're one of those, then that's okay.
That's right.
Just try to control yourself if you don't mind. I don't like it. It's not nice. It's not nice.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is. But I'm like you, Jason. I just don't think I would enjoy.
I just don't think so.
I'd be
mean-
sitting there miserable.
I told you the last few years, and before it even happened, that if Alabama made the Final Four, which had never happened in the history, and I like basketball better than I do football. I just love basketball. That I wanted to go. I wanted to go. Alabama made the Final Four, and I never even brought it back up again because I
You don't know if you could do it.
just don't want. I just don't. You know what I mean? Even though it was,
See, it's outside your comfort zone.
yeah.
It is.
If that would have been 10 years ago,
Oh, 10 years ago, I'd have been right there.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know,
okay.
10 years ago, 15
Probably
years
would've
ago,
gone.
I'd have been right there with you.
Mhm.
Got pictures of me and you with Coach Mark Godford
Yep.
at Alabama basketball. We went to meet the fans, meet the
It was
players,
the practice game.
and it used to be something we enjoyed. But
We've gone to several of those throughout the years.
just times have changed.
Yeah,
Times have changed,
Really has.
and that's okay. That's okay. I think as we evolve, so do our interests.
Yep.
Now our interests are putting up fences and taking care of animals.
Yep.
Speaking of taking care of fences
Yeah.
and putting up animals,
Mhm.
I told y'all on the last live that we had a follower comment on the YouTube video saying that we needed to invest in a fence stapler. And I'm like, well, we got a fence stapler, but they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
they don't make a fence stapler like what we need.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said that they range from such and such to such and such, and you can even get battery operated ones. I was like, they don't make one for that size staple. I mean, I'm talking about this size staple. Y'all, that's a big
That's a fence.
That's
That's
a
a
fence staple. That's a
Showing a fence staple
that's a
right
big staple. See that? That's a big
there. You
staple.
can really see it the other way, like that right there.
Yeah, Dyson, you smart. So I got to looking after he said that. I was like, surely they don't make one because we'd have bought one if they did. Got to look, and sure enough, they did make one. They made one by DeWalt, which is what all your drills and your tools are.
So the batteries a match.
So the batteries will match.
Yep.
Well, they were kind of costly, but like this gentleman said, you're never going to stop fencing.
No.
You got 40 acres. You've already said
Mhm.
that you would love to fence your whole property in.
Mhm.
So you're never going to stop fencing. We've invested in a T-post driver. Made life so much easier. Invested in the auger for the skid steer. Made life so much easier. The problem we have now is hammering these staples because he's got trifectus and I got autoimmune. So when I started looking, I said, lo and behold, Jason, they make a DeWalt nailer. So he looked at them and he was like, yeah, that looks like that would work. So of course I go on my hunt. I'm like, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. Because with the battery, it was very expensive.
It
We
was.
got batteries, but I just got to looking. So yeah, I found one on eBay and it was brand new.
Still in the had even had the plastic shrink wrap on it.
on the box. And it was a respectable seller.
Yeah, it had great reviews.
You get the reviews and
Mhm.
you know what what the seller has done in the past. Look at this big thing.
It's
It
pretty.
takes up both of our heads.
It's
but
battery power, which is
It
great.
is battery power. Of course, I didn't bring the battery because it's on charge. But look at this monster. I think that this is going to save your elbow.
And time.
No more trifectus. No more
Yep.
thinking we got to wait on Caden to get out of school before we put
Yep.
these nails in. We can do it. We can do it. And we should have bought it a long time ago.
We should have bought it on
But
time
we
ago.
didn't know it existed.
I never crossed my mind.
I think it was Terry. So I don't know if Terry watches the live,
Yep.
but I want to thank Terry
Yep.
because I just didn't know it existed.
Yeah. The time is. You just think about how many staples we put in that wooden post and how long it takes,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
multiply that times 20 on. You set 20 wooden posts.
Yeah. Oh, it
I
don't
mean-
it don't weigh that. I mean, it's heavy, but it don't weigh. It probably weighs 15 pounds.
Yeah, probably so. Maybe
Probably
weighs like
15
10,
pounds.
15 pounds. Yep.
It's
It's gonna be a game
it's
changer.
definitely doable, even by me. So it's an investment that I don't think that we're gonna look back and say, I wish I hadn't bought that.
Like the post driver.
Exactly like
Just like the
driver.
post driver.
I think it's something that we will appreciate for
Mhm.
many, many years. And of course, we know we've had good luck with DeWalt tools. And I just think it was, and it came with a battery, y'all. I
Yes.
got it for less than
The big one too. The big
less
battery.
than what the department stores were
Mhm.
selling it with the battery. like $100 left.
Mm-hmm.
The batteries are a couple $100. How many staples does it hold? Quite a few. Look right here.
Let's see here. So it is 1, 2, 3,
I mean,
4,
let me
5,
see that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's 15 on there. So 1, 2, 3. So 45.
45 staples. That would do about 2 posts. Right? About 2 posts.
Oh goodness.
But we got extra batteries that we can have on charge. And if it,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
the only thing that's going to happen is it
Yeah.
gives out a power. My thoughts were that there was only a pneumatic one made that required air.
Air.
And I was like, gosh, we got to carry that air compressor around us and then plug it back in and da-da-da. Because that's the way our little one
Yep.
works. Oh,
I say Al's got one. Alumni Acres. He uses
Really?
it for his fencing. It looks just like that.
how
I've seen
about
several
that?
comments.
Al's a smart guy.
Al
so
should have sent me a message and
he
told me.
should have. He should have.
Oh, I hadn't talked to Al in a long time.
Yep.
Should've
Yep.
s-
They're saying Al has one.
Yep.
How about that? We should have been watching Al and we would have known.
Uh,
We would have known.
I saw a comment that caught my attention. It was Miss Nellie, who is 84 years old. And
Young.
said that she used to live in Clanton, Alabama back in 1993.
How
It's
about
the
that?
year I graduated high school.
Wow. She used to live in Clanton.
Yep.
Wonder where she lives now.
I don't know.
I wonder if she prefers Clanton to where she is
Don't
now.
know that either.
We'll just be a guessing game.
I do want to say this because this has been I guess an issue, is that I saw somebody on here said that, the post office. Where it's that time of year where the post office is getting just bombarded with packages, letters, mail, and whatnot. And so it kind of slows everything down. And so we're getting emails, hey, I ordered something and I haven't received it yet. Just remember, it's just that time of year. Also remember that, it's just, Jacqueline and Zach and her family, and they do all of our merch and shipping and all that. And it's not Amazon, it's not Walmart. So it takes them, a little extra longer to get your package put together and sent. But we're having some issues with the post office.
Tracking information.
And they're just getting a lot of stuff right now. So there's somebody said they hadn't got their stuff yet. So just be patient with that.
What we have found here recently is when Jacqueline and Zach have a pickup, the tracking information shows that it has been picked up, but it doesn't change for days.
Yeah.
And so you guys may receive your delivery before that tracking information updates to the next city.
Yep.
And that's not anything that they're doing wrong. Jacqueline and Zach, that is. It's just a problem with the post office.
Yep.
So we may be swapping over to do some UPS shipping.
We may do a little more UPS than post office
during the month of December. And that's one reason that we did the gift crates early. So we could make sure everybody got it before the Christmas rush started.
Yes.
And if you have not gotten your order, you should get an email when it ships, and it should show the tracking information. Now, it may show that it shipped on the 25th and still show Tuscaloosa, Alabama or Foster's, Alabama, but that's a post office issue, and we're just doing the best we can.
And a theory that I have is that they get bombarded with so much stuff that they don't scan everything.
Yeah, it takes too much time for them.
It takes too much time. So they just put it in the bag or wherever, and
it just goes on to the next stop.
Yep. So just be very, very careful. Somebody said that issue with Laura. Simply making it. So yeah, just
speaking of Laura, she's running in a half marathon or a marathon this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And a cold one at that. I'm sure she's not wearing pants, but I don't mean that. I mean, I'm sure she's wearing shorts. Not wearing long pants. Laura's wearing some pants.
Oh, goodness.
That didn't come out right.
Didn't come out right. Yeah.
Good luck to Laura. She is inspiring to me because she can do those marathons and enjoys it.
Absolutely.
Because this girl ain't running nowhere.
But we do apologize for any delays. It's just, once it leaves, us or the Head Family Farm, there's not much else we can do.
That's right.
But anyway, it's just wanted to let you guys know that.
Doing the best we can.
I saw this, which caught my fancy. It was 40 years ago. Rocky IV debuted at the movie theater.
No way.
Yeah. Rocky
IV was 40 years ago?
Yeah, and this is when he fought the Russian. Drukov. Is that what his name?
I don't know.
Remember name? I actually saw that at the movie theater.
Really?
Yep, sure did. I saw that at the movie theater. Rocky IV. Speaking of, is that I found Rocky I, the original Rocky, at the thrift store, DVD. And I got it. I got a little stack in order. I want to watch them.
Oh, okay. You've organized them.
Sort of, kind of. And Rocky's up there. We got a little bit, but I looked at it and I need to clean it up.
Planning is not your thing.
No.
So if you sat up here and you organized those movies, I am missing something. I have been doing too much for you.
Oh, me.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, Rocky IV, 40 years ago.
That makes me feel like that was a long time ago.
That's it. That's it. And I rented a movie. I've been trying to find it, couldn't find it in the thrift store yet. So I actually rented it because I wanted to watch it because I have not seen it probably since it came out. And I thought it was a great movie for me and Mary Carl to sit down and watch, considered one of the top 5 greatest movies ever made, and that is Shawshank Redemption. And I forgot how good that movie is.
Did y'all watch that?
Mm-hmm. We watched it, and that is so good. That movie is so good. So good. I forgot how great it was. Crazy thing is, so I looked up the director, and he's done some other stuff here and there, but basically that and The Green Mile and nothing else is kind of hit. He's actually helped on some TV shows like Stranger Things. He's done some stuff with Stranger Things and The Walking Dead. But, to go from that classic, I don't know, just seems kind of odd. I don't know. But it was just a great movie. Great movie.
Well, I didn't even know y'all watched it. So
Did.
Glad y'all did.
It was really, really good.
So one thing I wanted to say is the cast iron seasoning is back in stock.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all on the last live that we were out. Laura was waiting, goodness, on some lids for the tins.
Mm-hmm.
She had everything else, and she got those lids and was able to get a limited supply to Jacqueline to put them back in stock.
Yes.
She still doesn't have them all that she's ordered, but she did get her some so they wouldn't show out of stock. The lotion is still sold out, and as well as the cinnamon honey, it is sold out. So we'll need to work with Rachel and Roy on maybe deciding if we want to go with more cinnamon honey or if we want to do another flavor.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? I really, really liked both the chocolate and the cinnamon.
It was really good.
I don't know if we ought to go to vanilla or go to something different, but it was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, they put their honey in this big vat to make the whipped honey, and they really don't know exactly the number that's going to come out. So I told them whatever the batch made is what we would go with. They couldn't do more. They couldn't do less. So it takes 6 weeks, 5 weeks for that whole process to complete.
It's crazy how long it takes.
It is a very long time. Very long time. Christmas coffee is in stock.
Christmas coffee's in stock.
In stock.
Decaf and regular.
Get it while it's hot.
Yep.
Get it while it's hot.
Somebody said their favorite movie was Bambi.
Huh.
And I saw Bambi at the movie theater. They did like I didn't see it back in 1940 something, I'm sure, but but I did see it at the movie theater. And I remember crying like a baby.
Really?
Yes, goodness.
Keep the cinnamon.
Just Bambi. And then somebody else said that Shawshank is one of their favorites, along with Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which we have seen. And Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is definitely one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. And that movie is based off the Odyssey.
I'm reading comments.
Are you?
I'm sorry. Somebody was saying if we could do honey and peanut butter. No, because Rachel and Roy don't grow peanut butter. They don't grow peanuts for peanut butter.
No, they don't.
We'd have to buy some kind of, our honey is completely raw.
Yeah.
And that process is something we wouldn't want to disturb.
Yep.
The whipped honey is still raw. It's no added ingredients except for the cinnamon. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off with your movie thing. I was just thinking about the honey process.
Got you. Man, that wind.
It is something crazy. Caden's here. He's working in the barn. Thankfully, he can shut the doors, and I might have to have a face mask today. I got a little wind burnt yesterday from being on the tractor. It wasn't like this kind of wind, though.
Yep.
It's much more today. North wind coming around the house.
It is whooping hard.
I mean, something else.
Whew.
I wonder what it would be like with the herb in the
I don't know. Now, we've tried different flavors. The big one was garlic honey.
Zoe brought us that.
And y'all, me and Brooke both tried the garlic honey and then let somebody else try the garlic honey. And it was not good. I don't even know what you would put that on, unless you put on like a roll.
It's like for meat.
I guess
it's what it's intended for.
I guess so.
But we want to do something that would just about be pleasing to all, and not something that you would. I mean, cinnamon is something you like or you don't like before you order it.
That's right.
The garlic, you might be like, oh, that might be good. And then you taste it and be like, this is the worst stuff I ever had in my life.
I did not like it.
I don't want to take a chance on.
We did do vanilla already.
I don't think so. We did chocolate. We did chocolate first, and then we did cinnamon.
I thought we did vanilla first. So we did cream regular, chocolate,
and then cinnamon.
Okay, so we haven't done vanilla.
But that was something that they said that they could do.
Okay. Let's see that. We'll write that down.
So I don't know. I think that the cinnamon could take another run and sell well because it just is so good. It's something that's good on everything.
It is
chocolate
good.
Too. Yeah. Chocolate too.
It was good. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that I cannot watch any movie that an animal that's a big part of the movie passes away in. I can't do it. If I see a movie that's the picture's got an animal like a dog, and that's the main character, I will Google, does that dog die in that movie before I watch it? Because if it says it's going to, I don't watch it. I don't care how great the movie is. I will not do it. I have never seen Old Yeller. Never seen it
either.
Marley and Me, I've never seen that, and I'm not gonna watch it.
I guess that's why we do what we do, Jason, here at the farm, because you and I are very much the same.
I can't watch them.
We don't want to see anything, that has a bad ending. And first when I told my mama about the new little kitten that we're medically fostering, I did not tell her prior because I didn't even know if it was going to come to us fostering the cat. So after I went and got the kitten, brought it home, I saw Mama outside and I said, Mama, we just went and picked up a three-legged a kitten that had one of its limbs amputated. And she said, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know anything about it. And I respect her for that. But then again, this was not something this was a good outcome. It wasn't a bad outcome. I said, Mama, no. Don't look at it like that. Look at it like it's a positive thing. His leg was amputated. It's not a bad thing. And so once she saw him, of course, she fell in love with him and she changed her tune. But she's the same way. Just the negativity that bad things happen to animals is not something that we like to think about.
No, not at all. And I got teary-eyed watching Shawshank Redemption. I did. There's certain parts of that movie. I saw one other day that somebody highly recommended, and it didn't have an animal in it. And they said, this is a tearjerker. I said, well, check that off my list.
Yeah, I don't want.
I'm not watching it.
I don't want to watch anything that's going to bring negative energy.
I'm not watching it.
And I don't know. That's just us. I think that's why we do what we do and try to help. And we do have animals pass away. We shared with you that Scott passed away, but it wasn't something that we wanted to talk about. I mean,
we feel like we have to.
We have to tell you when something's no longer here, but not in a good way. It hurts us all, of course.
I got a question I want to ask, because I know a lot of y'all know this, and that is the wool dryer balls.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can put your scent on it and make your clothes smell good, but does it help with static electricity? And I've seen some, I kind of Googled it and I've seen some mixed reviews on this, but I was going to get some of you guys' opinion. Does the wool dryer balls help with static electricity at all? I'm just curious. Just curious.
I don't know the answer, so
Yeah.
I'll be looking. Absolutely yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely yes. Absolutely helps.
Nope.
And that person
Nope.
said nope. I
Nope.
tried them.
Nope.
I think it's just you're gonna have to try it yourself
Gonna
and
try
find
it.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say yes, some people say no.
Yep.
That's a total mix.
It helps mine. Okay. I'm curious. It looks like that's a kind of the same thing that I came up with when I Googled it. So I think it's
Mixed
going to be
reviews.
a try and see thing.
Well, you don't ever know
Yep.
what your result's going to be, I
Mhm.
guess. We read reviews to try to find out positive or negative, but
Yep.
you still got some that it doesn't work for. So
That's right.
Free Willy.
I haven't even watched Daniel's video of Bear.
No.
I didn't watch it.
No.
I mean, Daniel sent me a text and told me
We
what
knew
had
the
happened.
outcome, and that was enough for us to know that
Yep.
that wasn't
That's right.
something that we knew the end result,
Mhm.
and it was very unfortunate.
That's right.
Very unfortunate. I tuned into Jamie's live.
One more thing before you do
Okay.
that. Me and T ought to know because she makes the
wool.
the alpaca wool. So Londa may know.
Well, Londa, send me a text and let me know if you think that the dryer ball helped with static or not.
Yep.
I don't even know when it was, but I tuned into Jamie's live. I guess it was Tuesday evening, Time Out Tuesday, because it was just her. She went in to see if Lester had his clothes on for a minute and ask him a question because they're going on a little trip. And I didn't know anything about it, but they're trying to find the best gumbo.
That's right.
It's a gumbo tour.
Yeah.
And I commented on the live. Of course, she's got so many going through that I don't know if she ever saw it or not, but here's what they're missing out. They're going to Louisiana. They're starting out in that area. They don't realize that Ryan the coffee roaster, this man right here, Ryan the roaster. He's inside this cup.
It does our coffee.
He says that he makes the best gumbo.
He swears by it.
I haven't ever had his gumbo, and we got to change that. We got to change that.
Michael Key has. I know Mike was on here earlier. Now, Mike's had it two different ways. He's had it with extra protein. It's inside jokes. It's had it without.
Well, I don't know if they're planning.
Which one was better, Mike?
I don't know if they're planning on coming all the way to Alabama, but they're missing out because they can't. Yeah. They can't exactly say that they've had the best gumbo until they give Ryan's a try. Maybe I should freeze dry some of Ryan's gumbo and mail it to them and let them rehydrate it. Ryan?
Maybe so.
Up for this? Ryan's not on here this morning.
Ryan's not on here this morning.
Ryan's making gumbo.
He might be.
I don't know what Ryan's doing. Yeah, I could freeze dry it, and they could give that a try before.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know she has a work trip in Louisiana, but while she's there, they're going to do some gumbo touring.
Yep.
So make the best out of it. She does have to go for work, and gumbo is not considered the best until you've had Ryan's.
I've heard great things about Ryan's too. I mean, it's not just Ryan bragging about it. I'm just
not sure why we had never tried it before.
It's high in protein, what Michael Key said.
I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know. It's high in protein.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Ryan.
So maybe next time Ryan makes a big batch, he'll give me a cup or freeze a bag of it. I can freeze dry it and I can mail it to him.
Yeah, that's right.
He should come to Selma to get Flat Lester. Where is Flat Lester? He's over there. Flat Lester's bending. He's made a curve. We got to put Flat Lester on the airplane, take him somewhere.
So
excuse me, coming through.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my gracious.
I don't know that Ryan's has pork in it. I think Ryan's is more of a seafood gumbo.
It may have sausage.
It may.
Which could be pork.
I guess so. I guess I'm thinking like pulled pork.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. Yeah. I had some really, really good gumbo when Mary Carl and I went to Louisiana to pick up the button maker,
Mm-hmm.
the American button maker, to make these buttons that I still hadn't done. It was awesome. I don't even know the name of the place. It was just somewhere that we came upon. It was, I'm not a gumbo connoisseur, so to
I
speak.
say Lester is.
Lester's a gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you something. This place, maybe I could figure out where it was because I think she was asking for, places to stop while she was there. But this was in Shreveport, and it was delicious. It was just a little hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good that I brought Jason back some jambalaya, and I thought that I was bringing him the gumbo too. We got back and it was just rice and the seafood sauce.
That's all it
but
was.
the gumbo was awesome there.
Yep.
Awesome.
It was. I see a lot of people asking about the little kitten.
Oh, he's doing so good.
He's doing great. And we I think we officially have named him. I think his official name is Lieutenant Dan. Forrest Gump, one of my favorite movies. Y'all know I'm a movie buff. Y'all can even see it in my videos. We named him Lieutenant Dan and been calling him Lou for short.
That's right. Lou has just kind of stuck, and he is a fighter, but he's also a lover.
Yeah.
He is the sweetest,
He's
most
so sweet.
cuddly kitten I
my
have
gosh.
ever seen in my life. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's what he's been through that makes him so lovable, but he's definitely a love bug.
He is.
He wants to just sit. I could have held him through this whole live, but I was so scared that, Edgar may want to come play and disrupt. So I didn't, but he just eats and sleeps and plays and loves.
He is. Oh my gosh.
Lou.
So we've been calling him Lou for short.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think it's going to stick.
I think it's going to stick.
He does.
Everybody loves Lou.
Yes. Yes.
So that's usually the thing is that one person may like one name and the next person,
yeah.
But this one looks like it's here to stay.
With our family, yes.
Yep.
Lou, and then when he gets in trouble, he can be Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
And then he won't even know he's getting in trouble because that's a long way from Lou.
Hey, I know down here in the South, if your mama or grandma called you by your whole name, full all three names, Thomas Jason Smith, then you was in trouble. You were in big trouble when that came out.
Yep.
Big trouble.
Yep. Lou's a sweetheart and he's continuing to recover. I need to call the vet today because I did have to make an appointment to get his stitches taken out.
Yep.
And see if I can bring him in Monday. His incision looks great. Everything looks like it's healing properly. And I think he's going to be just fine. I am still giving him the little dose of antibiotics and it was supposed to be 10 days worth. Today's day 8. So it may be 10 days worth in there. I thought we were going to come up a little short on the dosage, but by Monday they'll know if he needs any more or not. Yep. So I think he's going to be just fine. And he's just fantastic.
Maybe we won't ever have to call him Lieutenant Dan.
I don't think so. I mean, we have to call Edgar Allan Poe sometime.
Oh, that's true.
Because he can be I just don't see him.
He's not that bad though.
Oh, he's not bad.
He's really calm.
It's just
every now and then.
All things get mischievous.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. That's right. He was walking around up here. I don't know where he went.
He's probably he likes looking out the window.
He does. I thought about it, and I need to order a cat seat for our windows.
You think?
Yeah, they would enjoy that. Both of them. When they're in here and with the family. Then he can climb, y'all. He can really, really climb. I would think that with that one missing leg that he could. Yep. Somebody wanted to know in my last video, how does he cover up his, stuff? He has no problem. He has no problem. You would not know any difference if you didn't see it.
Yeah. He blows my mind.
He's doing very well.
When he runs.
Oh, he can scoot.
He goes
Matilda's doing just fine with the cold. Yep. I haven't seen any difference in her leg. Have you?
Mm-mm.
Since it's been cold
I
outside.
hadn't seen any difference with it.
Caden is probably wishing it would warm up because he said when it gets cold that his foot hurts from his
Oh,
injury last year.
I think about that.
Caden has been here 1 year.
Yes, been working for us for 1 year now.
1 year, and it was this week was his
Mhm.
anniversary. So big day for Caden.
Yep.
And he's here today working hard in the barn, just getting stalls cleaned out. We've got our chickens moved, the anconas, if you saw in the last video, and he's getting that stall cleaned out and getting things tidied up.
Yep.
We have some really cold weather. We'll need to bring the goats in and shut the doors, but they've adapted.
They have.
There has been no need to put them in thus
That's right.
far, unless it gets down to 0.
I hope that don't happen.
I hope not too.
We're not built for that.
How
At
are we
all.
spelling his name? Leu.
Is that it?
Mhm.
Leu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lou.
I think that's what we decided on. Mary Carl's she likes different spelling.
She does.
Goodness gracious. Well, I guess
Caden is Caden. So he spells
yes,
it.
Caden. And Caden had a birthday, so he is 17 now. His birthday is early November, so that was one reason he didn't work for us before. Is he
Right.
wasn't 16.
That's true.
So I sometimes forget he's just a kid. He's
Yeah, I
just
know
a
it.
kid.
It's hard.
But he's somebody that you can give him a list of things to do. Like
Yep.
this morning, Miss Brooke, what time do you want me to be there? We have a live. We won't be finished till 9, but if you want to come, you can start in the barn. Just easy. You just tell him what to do. And Peaches is giving him his 25-cent raise right now. That's
Yep.
right.
If he put shavings in there, he definitely gonna get one.
Well, we had to scoot Peaches inside last night. She thought she was going to sleep outside, and it wasn't a good night to sleep outside. It got down to what, 28, 27?
32 last night.
Oh, really? So
Mhm.
the night before was the cold
The
night.
2 nights before was when it got cold. Yep. Hot honey. I've seen several people say hot honey.
Like spicy honey.
hot. Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
know.
got vanilla written down, and I'm gonna write hot down.
I don't know if that's something that would go over well or not. But the thing is, when they make a batch, it's all or nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's all or nothing.
So
we had to do test ones too. So that takes 4 to 6
we
weeks
have
to do a
tested
test.
vanilla though. We have the winner on the vanilla.
Okay.
I've got it in my notes.
Okay.
So we could do vanilla next, or we could continue with the cinnamon.
That's right. We could do that.
Don't know. We'll figure it out.
People saying hot honey. Interesting.
Hot honey. Spicy is good. Spicy is a good seller. Well,
hot honey's great.
If we make hot honey and we end up with a whole big, I think the batch or whatever makes like 550 jars, and we sell 200 of them, Jason and I will be eating hot honey on everything.
I know it's good on chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, so we got that written down.
Maybe that'd be a good summer thing.
Yeah.
Hot honey.
Could be.
Y'all tell us some ideas.
Yep.
We love to hear your thoughts and your feedback.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're about to go see what Caden's gotten done, and Jason has fed the farm. All the animals are taken care of, and we just gotta.
I might make another pot of coffee.
You reckon?
I've done it since it's been cold
I don't
outside.
know if Caden drinks coffee or not.
I
I've
don't know if he
offered it
does
to him
either.
before, but he's always said no, ma'am.
I doubt it.
I doubt
it was.
it too. I didn't drink coffee.
I
at
didn't
that
either
age.
till I
Mary
got
Carl
older.
certainly won't drink coffee.
Yep.
I have a feeling he would pass again, but I'll offer him some. We'll see.
Yep. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I hope if you're watching ball games today, I hope your team wins.
Don't argue with your siblings.
Don't get so upset about it.
Don't get so upset. May the best team win.
And I hope you stay warm because it looks like it's going to get cold through here.
And don't watch any sad movies
don't watch any sad movies.
where bad outcome happens.
Google it first.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Oh,
Whatever you do, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful
absolutely.
day and a wonderful Saturday.
Y'all be good.